All right, welcome back to another Sports Guys Only. We are all back in studio. We've switched up the chair positions this week.
Yeah, I don't like this at all, actually.
I love it. I
Really?
got Gavin right in the eyes for this.
That's
don't love
interesting.
it.
This is good. I kind of like it too.
I do not love this because I have to look at Nathaniel's ugly mug.
Oh,
You have to talk to him.
Yeah, he
You have to
fucking
talk
beat me
straight to
by
him.
less than a point. It
Yeah,
bothers
so
me.
let's bring this up. Let's bring it up. All right, so first
ahead.
week of
Let me
fantasy.
have it.
First week of fantasy. And
Bring
it was,
forth your bullshit.
became quite obvious very quickly. Wouldn't you say, Carter, who knows ball and who doesn't?
It for sure did.
Ball knowers.
Ball knowers, me and Nathaniel.
I say you lost.
Not
too.
you.
You lost,
No,
motherfucker.
you don't know ball.
I got the most
You
points in the
cheated
league.
to get the most points. though.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I
did do
not.
some
You
shady
did
shit on
cheat.
IR.
You did some
fuck.
shady
did
shit
some
on
shady
IR.
Hey, ho, ho.
IR
No.
shit.
No.
Well,
you did the same thing with the last pick of the draft,
I picked
motherfucker.
up
Yeah, you did.
one
No,
guy.
don't start with me.
Don't throw
Don't
shade.
start with
Hold on.
me,
Do you want to know
Nathaniel.
who doesn't have anyone
Okay.
on IR? Cal and I.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're dumb.
Yeah, I got Jordan Addison. Rip the
Whatever,
the
dude.
bullshit
Yeah,
we deal
enjoy
with
him on the
here?
IR. You
You
know
know
what
what?
else? You want? Let me tell you what else Carter did. This is some shady shit. All right. he takes a spot with a guy that's suspended.
We have two IR
As-
spots.
I mean,
Shut up,
we're
Carter.
not even out of the podcast.
No, the rest
yet.
of us are dedicated
Yeah.
to
We're
the
literally
grind.
doing the podcast, and Carter has already released or put one of those players on IR, and
up Joe Mixon.
and then immediately picks up Joe Mixon. It's not even a waiver wire. There's no waiver wire. It's just Carter just gets him.
I didn't have
So
the
then-
settings correct.
So then, what did
Is
I
it
say,
correct
Carter?
now?
Then what did I
Yes.
say? Then I was like, okay, there has to be a waiver wire. Guess what? I wake up the next day. I get a
didn't do it.
notification at 2:04 a.m. Carter picked up Joe Mixon.
Yeah, waiver wires at 2 a.m. every day.
And so you were up
In
at
free
2:04 a.m.
No, you put your claim in the day before. Like
I know
you
how
know
it works, dude.
Okay, so why are we complaining?
Because you put your claim in immediately after I told you there had to be a waiver wire. And it was
Obviously.
2 a.m.
Okay.
It was like 3 hours later, and Carter's
it's
got
kind
the
of
guy.
wrong, Carter, just a little bit.
And also,
He's not
don't
going to
be-
play this year, so it's
No,
not going to
no,
matter.
no.
Don't be
Don't say
putting me
anything.
in that pile of
No, you're
bullshit.
in
Or
it.
you put
You're in
Addison
it.
in the same
Dude,
way, you
You
bullshit.
put yourself in there.
don't even
You
do
put
that.
yourself
no,
in there.
no.
Shit.
Here's why this is bullshit. Because I looked the day after the pod Thursday morning, and I was like setting my line. You literally instantly but before 11 a.m. Jordan Addison on IR picked up another player. Don't even. Your bullshit.
No.
is fucked.
Okay,
No, fuck
we are
this.
not.
winning
let
by
me
one
defend my honor
fucking
here.
point. Oh,
we
defend
are
your honor.
not-
You don't have any honor.
We are not going to equate my one waiver wire pickup with the fucking how many lines of stuff I saw that Carter does. Bing,
Also-
bing, 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 bing. He makes like 12 transactions
Okay.
on the first
Let's
day.
Right,
let's let
right.
the champ defend himself here.
Oh, the champ
Good
gets one
champ.
win.
Let's let the champ
This
One
guy's
defend
win.
himself.
cheated to make sure he's going to win the league.
So
this
I'll tell
year.
you what really happened. The settings weren't set correctly, so I dropped the player I
You're
picked
the
up.
one that made the league.
Yep. So I dropped the player I picked up, fixed the settings, and then put in my claim for the player. Nobody else made a claim for the player, and I got him the next day
I
because
was
the waiver
planning
wire.
to. I didn't think
Okay.
the waiver would be in 3 hours.
Also,
It's free
No.
agent.
Also, you know what? Context
No,
to add on top of this. Context to add on top of this,
Context.
okay? Carter, fishier than a rock bass over here, has already sent me a trade request so I would
Yeah.
sell low on Nico Collins, bro.
No shit. And on top of
One
that,
weekend.
he's also trying to swindle you because he's going to make you trade one player for his two,
Yep.
which means you'd have to drop somebody,
Yep.
and he's got an open slot in his team. He's going to take your guy.
There's two players, bro.
That's his whole plan.
It was a good trade.
That's so fucked.
Now, that said,
not a
you're
good
such a
trade.
no, that
swindler.
said,
Let's-
it is probably a good trade.
See, here,
I would
Gavin,
maybe listen to the trade,
No.
Gavin. You tell me what you would do.
I
here.
honestly didn't look at it.
Chris
today, so-
Olave
Chris Olave
and Zay Flowers,
and Zay Flowers.
for Nico Collins.
Zay Flowers, by the way, #1 receiver in fantasy.
Yeah, you're trying to sell
he's
high.
selling
trying to
high.
sell-
Bro,
you're
he's
trying to sell
selling
it.
high.
You're trying to
Obviously.
sell here. Let's let 2
Obviously.
weeks. Let's do 2-3 weeks.
I mean,
here and
he
let it
thinks
cook.
this stock has
Hold on.
peaked
Hold on.
all-time high.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me ask. So who would you have to drop though to make this happen?
You would drop a bum on your team.
He doesn't have any.
Yeah, like
bums.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy is a bum, though.
Now you say it after
Yeah.
roasting us, saying we don't know ball. After we said he wouldn't fit on the Chargers.
I don't know what they are reading.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm confused,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't-
Like, I'm literally dusting him in this thing.
I jumped in halfway.
Like,
through.
all my texts are me dusting him, and then
Yes,
all of
but
a
you
sudden
said he
you
would be
jump
number-
in, and like
you-
3 texts later, you're like, yeah, because you love Tyreek Hill. I'm like, wait, what?
You said he would be number 2 on that team, and I just don't think so.
No.
He
Cal
would
was,
be number 2 on the
Jim
team.
Harbaugh was
Cal
not put
was
up with that
saying
bullshit.
Tyreek Hill would be the #2 receiver on the Chargers.
He would be.
I don't think so.
I disagree.
He literally would be, you guys.
Yeah, he would.
Are you
know.
kidding me? There's only one guy on that team he wouldn't be better than. That's Lab McConkey, and that's a maybe.
Crazy.
If he actually plays like the Tyreek Hill of old versus the last 18 games have looked like ass.
Yeah, but that was with who was their quarterback? Skylar Thompson
And
Tua.
and now Tua,
And even Tua.
who is not
He's
the
one
best
hit away from
quarterback.
gang sign Tua again.
Gang sign
That's
Tua.
crazy.
Did you not
work.
see his
Bro.
hands
Yeah.
when he got hit the last
Yes.
time? It was like,
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you mean when he had
He
when he had a
his body's like crumpling.
traumatic
under
brain
him.
injury?
Yeah.
well, yeah, but not from a big hit.
Gang sign Tua.
I said that last year in the group chat when he got hit.
Yeah,
It was
He
a big
probably
hit. That's why he went
It
down.
was not a big hit.
To
That
the head?
last concussion
it's a pretty
was
big hit.
It was not.
big
I mean,
enough.
it was a big hit in the sense that
Oh,
it was a big
Thank
hit
you,
in the sense
dude.
that he hit his
Oh,
head
that's
really
tough.
hard on the ground.
No, there wasn't even. He didn't even hit his head on the ground.
He did hit his head on the
He
ground.
landed on his shoulder.
Oh,
Played the hit.
Almost certain he hit his head.
He
On the
definitely did. Yep.
It's Sally.
Gavin's out here just like this guy landed on his shoulder. He's just completely concussed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
hit.
going up
I'm
gang
sorry.
signs.
You should be able to take that hit as an.
So we should give a formal update.
Okay,
I played Cal week 1 and it destroyed him.
go ahead and do
Oh,
the scores.
God.
Yep. So I destroyed Cal. It was the score.
Use
of-
different wording though.
Nope. I destroyed you 224 to 177.
It's not good.
And then Nathaniel destroyed Gavin 151 to 150.
Okay. And
it was less than a point.
okay. Need to provide some context on this because Sunday night game happens, right? And Josh Allen goes crazy.
Let me say this really quick though. By the way, before that, Gavin was looking like he was gonna have like 130 points.
He had
120.
I was on pace to 128.
We have a
Not
4-person draft,
It was not good.
and Gavin's whole team was about to score 130 points,
Dude,
which
it doesn't
a
help.
lot of the people in my 12-person league had 130 points.
Yeah,
Dude,
at
it
that time,
doesn't-
my 10 team had more points than
It
yours.
does not help that my starting 3 receivers put up less than 8 points.
Wait, are we half PPR or are we full?
Full.
Okay.
Full PPR.
Yeah, that's scary.
Dude, what do you want me to do when
Well,
Draft
when-
better.
Armand St. Brown put up 6 points?
I
Or
love that you
5
call him
point-
Armand.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
always do.
best.
I always do. But literally, Jamar Chase puts up fucking 3 points, and fucking Brown puts up 1.8. Like, come on.
Draft better.
yeah, I mean, his team was definitely sandbagging, but Josh Allen Sunday night
Yeah.
crushed it. Put up 40,000
Dude.
points. So
MVP looking guy again for week 1.
So
Yeah.
after that, after he puts up all those points, it's like, oh, actually, JJ, in this case, Jets, got to give me some points
Yeah.
on Monday night.
Yeah,
And when he caught the late touchdown, I just
you were
thought
probably
of,
just
I thought
like,
of you, Gavin. I thought of you.
with the double eyes.
The most
Oh,
annoying part of that
baby.
was he catches it, and literally we are 1 point. I am 1 point ahead. I was like, just don't catch the ball.
Yeah.
Just don't catch it. And then literally a seam route for fucking 12 yards and a catch. And I was like, God damn it. You know what pisses me off more? Hawk was wide open on that play. Wide open and almost in the end zone. It would have been kind of nice.
You find
Do you have
JJ.
Hawk?
No, I don't have Hawk, but I just didn't want JJ. I wanted the Vikings to win. I just did not need JJ to put up any points.
Yeah.
I wanted Jefferson to drop every pass, no touchdowns, like fucking
Wild.
2 points. That's what I
Looks
was
like-
banking on.
Honestly, though, to be fair, it had some drops, uncharacteristic ones too. There was one where it was like right in the
Through the
bread
hands.
basket, through the hands. It was kind of weird. Thielen had a drop that was pretty weird.
Thielen had a drop like turned early
Yeah,
and dropped. It was very uncharacteristic.
Very uncharacteristic.
I think
But
one thing that was kind of funny last week that really annoyed the shit out of me was Carter having Sam Laporta and then still having 13.9 points with Sam Laporta, even though the Lions had 6 points.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
6 catches, 80 yards.
Crazy.
Dog.
That is wild.
Okay, we should probably break down some of the games because
Yeah, we
that
should.
Lions game, that was shocking. Like I knew
Told ya.
Green Bay would be good, but the Lions offense looking that bad for 59 minutes and then only scoring
I
a
don't-
garbage time touchdown when Green Bay said, "Sure, you can kill the rest of the clock and score a touchdown."
Frauds.
I don't
Crazy.
I don't like
They're not
that.
frauds.
I don't like that call at all, Carter. I think that's really out of pocket.
Can't be a fraud when you're 0-1.
Yeah, you can because you didn't score. And you were 15-2 last
What are
year.
they fraudulent of right now?
Being trash. Everybody said they were going to be Super Bowl contenders.
They're
still
fraudulent of being
could be.
trash, which would mean they're actually good.
No, they're frauds. Everybody thought they were going to be Super Bowl contenders.
They literally still could be.
Okay,
I don't think a lot of people were going around before the season saying the Lions are going to be Super Bowl contenders.
You're wrong.
No.
Okay, sounds good, dude.
I mean,
Do you have any?
Can we actually
I don't know,
just
proof
mute him?
or-
Yep, I'm looking up Super Bowl odds.
okay. Also, while he's doing that,
That's
though,
betting though.
Yeah, betting's a really bad way. Because
Well,
you get
yeah,
guys
I mean,
like you.
like-
How
that
is
are-
that bad?
Because that's guys like you that put money on
That's right.
Kyler
That's
Murray
just
to win
like
MVP.
everybody and their mom in Las Vegas being like, I think that the Lions are going to
like,
be good.
Well,
Dude, you
if-
literally, 2 years in a row said Kyler Murray was going to win MVP, and he didn't get a single vote
That-
or even have an average season.
That's gotta come up every pod.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
It's true, though.
If
but
they
like
didn't
that's the
think-
kind of guys that are betting is idiots like you.
if they didn't think the Lions were going to win the Super Bowl, they would have given them better odds.
There's a guy that puts $1,000 on the Vikings every year to win.
I'm just saying, Carter, most of like media talking heads, like the ESPN guys, like the people that I've seen like talking about the NFL, I haven't seen anyone predict the Lions.
They
Super
were
Bowl.
the sixth best odds to win the Super Bowl preseason.
And the hard part is, what if they now win out and they could easily do that?
Yeah, they sure could. I just think they're fraudulent and won't do that.
Okay, to be fair,
What do you
to
think
them,
the record's going to be, Carter?
Ooh, I think they'd be happy with 10 wins.
10-6 the rest of the way.
They'd
Okay.
be happy with that.
Okay, to be fair, Green Bay last year was 11-6, right?
Yes.
And 4 of those losses were the Vikings and the Lions. Right?
Which you knew this year with adding Micah and adding a few other pieces, you might swap a couple of those.
Yeah. So
Like the Packers were not bad last year. So like,
no,
I'm not going to lie. If this was the Colts or like
Yeah.
Jacksonville, I
Yeah.
would probably be a little bit more on your side, Carter. But like, this is a team that was like really good last year and added some really key good pieces.
and
to
it was in Green Bay.
and it was in Lambeau.
I just
what was my take a couple weeks ago? They'd be 11-6.
I just
I
think
think 10 wins is rather insulting, to be honest.
I think
Not
it's
really.
very alarming for them to go from 33 points per game last year to not score a touchdown in like normal playing time this year in their first game. That's bad.
You also got rid of Ben Johnson. You're adjusting to a new coordinator.
Yeah, it'll take time.
I mean, that takes time.
Also, though, don't forget too. Last year, Carter, remember they had those games. They came back and they had only had like 10, 12 points until the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying simply.
Skewed stat.
I'm not
line.
saying that I think the line. Like I predicted them to be 11-6. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year, and I don't think that you can say that losing when. And this is what Nathaniel and I were talking about. When you lose your coordinators, when you have a coach who's a rah-rah guy, it's far more devastating to the team than when you have a coach who is like calling your offensive plays or calling your defensive plays, who then loses their coordinators. Because to me, when you have a coach who, like KOC is heavily involved in play calling, right? So if we lose our offensive coordinator, I don't think that the Vikings offense looks that much different. Now, if you lose the Vikings defensive coordinator, the team's going to look different, but the offense is likely supposed to look the same roughly.
It's kind of like the
Right?
Chiefs.
With Dan Campbell's a leadership coach. He is a rah-rah coach. He is not necessarily an X's and O's coach. So when he loses his offensive and defensive coordinators, who appear to be some of the best you could have had in the league,
Ben Johnson
I think
looked,
that absolutely has to make a difference. And I think that's where you're seeing like a 4-game swing, where like last year they're winning some of those close games. They might not this year. Go ahead, Carter.
I
know
just
you
think
have
they
something
were
to say.
way too inefficient on the ground for that. I think it should be much more concerning if you're a Lions fan.
you could say that about the Chiefs. And there's plenty of teams that looked inefficient.
Okay,
over
so
the
we can just chalk that up to Carter's
Let's-
overreaction from week one.
Yeah, that's
is the
definitely
Lions
your
are going to suck.
overreaction. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you had to have a couple of overreactions anyway.
I wouldn't say it's an overreaction. We'll
Well, it
revisit
is
that.
literally an overreaction
Nope,
because they
it's a
played
proper
one
reaction.
They've
game.
played one game.
Proper.
That would be like roasting
I like
JJ
it.
McCarthy for one
Jahmyr
game.
Gibbs averaged 2.1 yards per carry. 9 carries, 19 yards.
Against a really good D line.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
do you want? What do you, that added a literal
Okay,
top
Carter.
5
Carter,
defensive
what
player.
would the Lions have to do for you to not call them frauds?
Score a touchdown.
So if the Lions are 10-7 to finish the year, are they frauds?
No. I think they're
Okay.
just a mediocre
so
team.
hold on. So
So let
then
me get this
your
straight.
pick,
You think
your
that the
pick,
record for them, if your record prediction of them would then disprove your current fraud theory?
No, I think they're frauds
That's
from
what you just said,
preseason
basically.
prediction.
Yeah, that's literally what you said.
People
Carter,
thought they were
your
going to
foot's
be
in your
much
mouth
better. No, what were your guys' prediction for the Lions record preseason?
I gave them over on the over-under.
And what was the win total? 13 or something?
I think
10
I
and a
did.
half.
Like,
It was not 10 and
so
a
the
half,
line
was
was the line was
I'm
10 and a
pretty
half.
sure.
Was it?
I said over. I
said over.
I said 12 and 5.
I'd say I think you were the same.
Mm-hmm. Ball knowers.
So, but Carter, you understand?
Don't be bitter
you understand
now.
why
Easy there.
this feels like just
Luck
an
of the draw.
overreaction, tough take. Yeah, it was set at 10.5 wins.
Yeah.
As of September 2025, the over-under for the Lions 2025 NFL season was set at 10.5 wins.
I said 3 of the NFC North teams were going to go over, and the Bears would be the one to go under.
Carter, you're saying, though, because you do realize that you are saying that you think the Lions are frauds.
Yep.
But by the end of the season, they will no longer be frauds. That's what you're saying?
They'll fall into place as a mediocre team.
Okay, so they're not
Does
frauds.
he realize
though.
how dumb he sounds or no?
Well,
Okay.
I think he's slowly realizing that he kind of put his foot in his mouth and he sounds
Okay,
like
I'm
an
glad.
asshat a
Yeah.
little bit. But outside of that. Okay, so the Lions played like shit.
Yeah.
They looked terrible. They looked like a team that did not know what the hell they were doing.
Green Bay
It is
looks like
definitely
a
going to take them. Green Bay looked like an
problem.
absolute unit. They looked like a unit.
like a problem.
Yeah, they looked really good.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I have to eat some crow. I thought Micah had lost a step. He didn't look bad.
He's like 25.
I still thought he lost a step.
You thought he lost a step and he's like
Yeah.
not even in the peak of his
Yeah,
fucking
honestly,
physical
dude, I was
performance
like, he might be battling for 6th or 7th
yet. What did
spot.
I tell you? That guy's-
You said you're like he's gonna be just fine. I was like, I don't know, man. I think Mike has lost a step. I don't
Remember
think he's
you
a
were
top
like
5
those
defensive
injuries
player.
though, and
I said,
remember
I don't think he's a defensive
Christian
player.
McCaffrey in Carolina
And yes,
right now.
I literally said, I was like, I don't think he's a top 5 defensive player right now with how he is operating and how he is being. And Cal goes, he's gonna pull Christian McCaffrey, and I was like, I had to eat crow then too because when Christian McCaffrey went to the San Fran, I called him and go, dude, I think he's toast. I think they've got fucked. And he goes, nope, watch this. Watch him play now.
Yeah.
And then I had to eat humble fucking pie every week because Cal would text me and be like, how did McCaffrey look? And I go, really good.
Yeah, he had like 28 points a game, fantasy points. Yeah. These guys, dude, like once they don't want to play on a team anymore, once they're in a contract situation they don't like, they're injured. Okay?
Yeah, my
They're
quad
they're hurt.
hurts.
My quad
My
hurts,
soft
my
tissue.
hamstring. Yeah, my knee's bothering me a little bit. You know, get an MRI. Yeah, this guy's knee's been fucked up so many times. No matter how many times you take that MRI, every time you take it, it looks like shit in there. Okay?
It's not
So
wrong.
they take the MRI of this guy's knee and he's had, 2 LCLs and 2 surgeries on his knee already. Like, that's all these guys. You take an MRI of any of these guys' knees, they look fucked up every time, just so you guys know.
Oh, 100%.
Every time you can be like, my knee hurts. And they look and they're like, wow, you have a ton of cartilage. It's all fucked up in here. And you're like, oh, wow, that must be the problem. That's been the problem since that guy was 20.
Or younger, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can
Yeah.
look at these guys anytime. They're hurt.
My
So-
overreaction,
Yes.
Justin Herbert for MVP.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
going to call it right now. He looked like
Yeah,
a
he looked good.
fucking world beater.
Especially with
And-
all them terrible ass wide receivers he's got.
And this coming from a guy who I would love Josh Allen to be a repeat. I'd love Josh Allen to do it, but man, I'm not gonna lie. If Justin Herbert looks like that,
Yeah.
wow.
I agree.
Wow,
I
dude.
agree. He looked
when
like
your
a dog.
4th string fucking wide receivers got 15.5 fantasy points, that's crazy work.
Yeah. 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 Let me say this too. Another thing, overreaction. Okay. Justin Fields should not have been on the bench.
Thank you. I
That's the
said
entire
that.
time.
I said that last year.
This
You guys all
entire time.
roasted me.
I agree, Gavin.
You roasted me for that take last time.
I'm the one that just said that.
Yeah.
And you're agreeing with Gavin.
But like I said it
agreed
last
last
year.
year.
I
Yeah.
said it last year. Carter and I were the only ones. You told me he was trash. And I was like, dude, I think that Kate should start over Russell Wilson.
Did I say he was trash?
Yes. You were like, I think he's meh.
Did I
Yeah.
say
I
that,
think he ain't
Carter?
got it.
Yes, you did.
I said Justin Fields is trash.
Yes. You might have said
Okay.
it last week.
Hand up.
Yep.
Wrong.
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 You know who else you guys were wrong about? Danny Dimes.
Now we gotta wait to see
Yeah,
on
can
that
we
one.
let that
We gotta
Can
let
we-
that one
yeah,
cook for a minute. I'm
please.
not convinced.
He's
on
top
Dude,
5
he-
MVP right now.
Rushed.
the fuck up. Dude.
At his stats, he is.
I know. I'm just saying it's not gonna happen, Carter.
Carter, can we please get to week 3
Chill
and then
out.
talk
Let's-
about that?
Nope.
Let's let Daniel play like probably 4 games.
No.
I ain't gonna lie,
MVP
though.
Danny.
I ain't gonna lie though. He did look good.
He
No,
looked
Kevin O'Connell
really
fixed him, bro.
good.
You just needed a little pat
You just
on the
need to
back.
practice with Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, you just need a little bit of practice with KOC. All good.
Who is your most shocked offense? Like what offense to you looked surprisingly good?
It
What do you-
has
what
to
do you-
be.
I mean,
it has to be
Ashton-
the Jets,
I was gonna
right?
say the Jets.
Colts
Yeah,
have
the
to be
Colts
in
looked
there.
good. I would say the Steelers.
Jacksonville,
The Steelers shocked me.
Steelers. Everyone thought I'm not gonna lie. I thought Aaron Rodgers was gonna be on his last leg. I thought he was gonna die.
Well,
I
the
think he's gonna
Steelers
survive.
The Steelers did that against a good Jets defense.
He diced up
He
that
He
dude.
diced up that defense. Also, we need to take into account the Bengals front office better sit that O line down and be like, hey, we have a lot of money in that QB that you're letting get fucking pummeled.
He got hammered.
He got
yeah, but let me say this
hammered.
first. Before they do that, they should all get fired
Yeah.
because the entire front office at the Bengals is a joke.
I mean, yes, but we can't do that. What we can do is sit that line down and go, hey, can we not let every third play a free man get a free hit on Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
He's not going to survive.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it's
it is
bad.
the most Browns thing ever to
Browns?
do that. No, I'm saying the Browns thing ever to
Oh.
do that to Joe Burrow, hold their offense to like 140 yards and still lose.
I'm pretty sure the Browns led in every statistical category.
Oh,
every major
like-
one.
oh.
Everything you could lead in, they led in, and they still lost.
I
Total
just-
yards
17 and
passing.
19?
17-16.
Some
Here's-
gross. What a
here's my
disgusting
thing, though.
score. Oh,
So, like, don't get me wrong. Myles Garrett's good, but that's about the only person on that defensive line that's, like, actually intimidating.
Yeah.
What if you play a defensive line that's, like, good? Like the Packers or us or
Right.
Eagles. Like, any number of defensive lines
play
that
them
are
soon.
stacked.
I will tell you.
Joe
though.
Burrow might not literally make it out of the game alive. Do tell me what offense surprised
Well,
you the most.
I just want to say this. I know that the D line for the Cleveland Browns is not that good, but Miles Garrett is that good.
that is true.
He's so
good.
He's scary good.
He's
I don't
still not TJ Watt.
know. I mean,
yeah.
he's damn close.
He is, but he ain't.
He's damn
he ain't-
close.
He ain't.
He's damn close, and it's just different though. Like
It-
they
it is
play
very-
different.
Yes, that's
They
true.
play different.
Miles
And so it
Garrett
depends
beats you
what-
with strength.
That's right.
And power.
That's right.
TJ
Do not
beats
run
you-
on that guy.
TJ beats you. I'm gonna beat everyone with speed.
That's the thing, right? Like TJ, here's the one thing I'll say about TJ though. You can run to TJ's side because he's so fast that if he gets off the edge, he's so deep in that line, you can run by him.
If you stay
If
in,
you can
if you
stay
in,
inside of him.
If he doesn't cut
Miles
back in,
Garrett, he's too big.
it's too wide.
He's too wide.
like a
he's too
fucking
big.
fridge.
You cannot run to his side of the field.
No, that's not wrong.
That's the thing about Miles Garrett, and he's so fast. He's an absolute animal. He's so big.
Whoever said all men are created equally lied to all of
That's
us.
not true.
Because Miles Garrett,
Physically, we
in
know
the
that is an
shirtless-
absolute sham
the
of a lie.
shirtless fucking press conferences
Yeah.
is bullshit.
All men are not created physically equal. That is an absolute guarantee.
That man is chiseled out of concrete.
He's insane. He's an absolute specimen.
8-pack. At like,
That's the definition of a specimen right there.
but tell me, which offense surprised you two the most?
Okay, I'm looking right now. The New York Jets had almost 400 yards of total offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The Jets.
huge.
The Jets.
The hard part is, though, people did think Justin Fields and Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson could be an effective offense. I don't think anyone thought the Colts could be an effective offense. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was against Miami.
I don't think a
though.
lot of people had them pegged for.
That was not on my bingo
But that
card.
said, it was against Miami.
Who are they playing next
Miami
week?
might be a bottom 5 team.
They looked.
They might be
The bottom team.
3.
They've
They
really tanked. They've
looked-
fallen off hard.
That's got to be.
I don't. McDaniels might end up somebody's
He's gone
offensive
midseason.
coordinator.
He's gone midseason if it
You
keeps
think
up
so?
like that. Oh my! If the Colts are shelling you like that,
Dude.
Yeah, but
with
and he
with the
didn't,
receiver
like-
that would be number 2 on the Chargers, yeah, that's bad.
Okay,
with
they
the
are.
number 2 receiver. Yeah, okay, Carter.
Okay, to be
Jalen
fair,
Waddle.
He would be that though.
They're hosting the
Jalen Waddle
Broncos
would be.
on Sunday.
Who
That'll
is-
be telling.
Who also
is? The
very
Colts.
underperformed.
Yeah, honestly, the Broncos offense kind of.
Bo Nix petered out that
Yeah,
game.
I was not happy. I was kind
No.
of like, their defense is terrifying.
Carter, what were the Super Bowl odds for the 49ers this year?
I don't know if you saw Brock Purdy is out.
Is
did
he
see
out?
that,
for the
yeah.
next few weeks at least? Yep.
Kittle's out for
Kittle.
5 to 6.
Yep.
Yep.
Not
bad.
Glad I picked Trey McBride and not Kittle.
Yep. And you try to trade me.
I did almost trade you in the moment. I'm glad I didn't because Trey McBride looking real
That's
good.
just God looking out for you. Dude.
Yeah,
You
God.
need
Yeah,
that
God.
tight
Yeah, I
end.
need something.
49ers were right after the Lions.
Yeah, that's fraud watch, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
That is the fraud watch.
Yeah.
The Lions might be 10-7. The Niners might be 7-10.
with
Yeah.
losing everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Juwan
might be
Jennings
in
is
big
Juwan
trouble.
Jennings out. I know he was more than likely going to be out for 2 weeks.
Do they have who is even on the field for them right now? Pearsall?
Pearsall.
Pearsall
And-
McCaffrey.
That's it.
The
Yep.
backup tight end that I don't know his name even. I think he's got 2 years in.
Yeah, and with a backup QB playing, they're going to be like,
With a-
McCaffrey, can you do
Who
30
is
carries
starting?
a game?
Who's going to be the starting quarterback?
Anybody want to trade for McCaffrey? McCaffrey's
No.
on the table
That-
for the
I don't know.
next
He might
6
have a
good
hell of a
weeks.
year though. To be honest,
Until he breaks down in week 7.
tell me who the backup is.
You want to know who the backup is on the 49ers?
I
They're
do.
going to be
Please.
fine.
Please, Garoppolo.
Mac Jones, baby.
Ooh,
They're going to be fine.
You shit on Mac Jones a lot.
Ooh,
And I
yeah,
had a
he's
couple
bad. I
of
don't think
takes
he's
where
very
I
good
thought
at
Mac
quarterback.
Jones
He's
might be
not
decent.
great.
This might, we'll find out.
I'll tell you what. If Shanahan,
If anyone
there's
can do
anyone
it,
that can do it, it's Shanahan.
it's Shanahan
probably.
and that
Or
O-line.
KOC.
That O-line's not bad.
But yeah, Shanahan might make him look good. You know what they should do if the Niners are smart? Go get Kirk.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Actually,
Kirko.
actually,
No.
that
He
this
is
could
just
be,
a better Brock Purdy.
That's not accurate.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Brock Purdy's got more fucking playoff wins.
that was baiting
That's-
again.
God, that was
But,
baiting.
like-
God,
but,
fuck
like,
you.
Honestly, though, this is kind of like I think what Kirk's been waiting for, right? You need some QB to go down with a good offensive coach.
Yeah, they're not
And
going to
then-
pay him. They're not going to pay him his salary.
No,
for
it'll be
5
like
games,
Atlanta. We'll pay him $5 million.
So. Atlanta's going to owe him 40 then.
Yeah.
35.
To
Yeah,
not
okay.
play.
No,
Honestly-
I have heard legitimately, based on what inside sources have said and what I've heard on talking radio and stuff like that, they are so annoyed with Kirk about the medical stuff and about feeling like they got let on that they are determined that they're going to sit him the entire year. They will not trade him. They're going to pay him. They don't care.
No way.
Yep.
Just out of spite.
Don't care out of spite.
That's crazy.
Just letting him know.
There is an insider that has mentioned that, yes.
Yeah, I've heard it on like multiple sources now.
Well, yeah.
That have said that they're going to pay him and let him sit the entire
Let him
year.
think about his fucking decisions.
Let him think about it.
Well, I mean, he did kind of like.
He fucked them.
Yes, they screwed him over in a way by drafting QB and not telling him that was the plan.
Yeah, but-
okay.
Do you think they did that though once they found out that they had been a little bit misled?
I mean, could be.
And let me ask you this.
And he screwed them by mentioning the talking to the medical staff before he was allowed to do so. That cost them what round draft pick did they lose? Was it a second?
It was a third.
Third.
Remember, we got a third compensatory third.
That is not nothing.
And also,
No,
let's
and-
be honest. I am over this narrative that like, oh, they drafted a QB. How dare they? You're fucking old.
It was a fifth,
Yeah.
by the way.
What were you
it
going
was
to
a
do?
fifth they got.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Eh.
Like, Kirk Cousins was
Little
not
slap on the
going to
wrist.
play the next 6 years on that team.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why
What
not
did
do
we-
the Packers
Oh.
model, draft a QB that's potentially good and let him learn under Kirk? Because I think Kurt's a good leader. I think he could,
Yeah,
in the terms of like a
Yeah,
quarterback room,
probably.
I don't think he's a dick.
No, he's
You're
not a
not-
dick.
you know
He's
what I
not a
mean?
dick. He
You know what I
just
mean?
doesn't
You're
have
not-
any of that
just
swagger.
no dog.
No, I don't.
no
I don't
dog
need,
in
no,
him.
but like what I mean by that is I think the quarterback room I think is like, I think he would be a good mentor in a quarterback room. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he
Yeah,
ain't,
oh, yeah.
he ain't JJ McCarthy giving a fucking pregame like a postgame speech that I get goosebumps from. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
Kirk Cochains ain't doing that.
Right.
But
Speaking
like
of
I am
chains-
sorry, but I don't feel bad for them drafting. Even if he was perfectly healthy, the smart play when you look at the quarterbacks that were on that list is to still draft one
Well,
and
yeah.
sit him for 2 years.
Well, and he could have been fine, right? Like if he had just not sucked,
Yeah,
then
but
he
Well,
would
but
still
he
be
was
my-
there.
obviously hurt.
My bigger
Yeah,
problem
also
is
true.
when Kurt was like, my emotions were damaged and how dare they draft a guy that just like wrecked my confidence. It should motivate you to play good for 2 years.
Yeah.
It shouldn't wreck
And
your
then-
confidence at his veteran.
Yeah, hey
No,
man, you're
shut the
35.
fuck up.
Just
Hey, dude.
keep
Yeah,
playing
you've
football.
been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
You were on the receiving end of this when you were in Washington as a commander when RG3 goes down. The reality is this is the game, right? Like you should not be shocked. You should not be shocked by having that type of stuff happen.
Absolutely not.
I don't think.
Like-
And the other thing is though is like I don't know where this all gets murky because it's like Kirk obviously also was not healthy. Like he started the year not healthy, and I think we're finding out too like this whole mumbo jumbo about if you're 35 and you tear your Achilles, you can come back in like a year, a 6-month period. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Aaron Rodgers last year compared to the game I just watched him play, completely different player. You know what I mean? He was not healthy. He was not healthy last year. He was not right. And it's because it's the same thing when you tear your ACL. You know, you tear your ACL, and it's not that you won't be able to walk and run again in 7-8 months. It's that for you to get all your strength back and the fast twitch muscles and the ability to react and to feel comfortable and confident on your feet again, it takes more than that period of time. It takes a year and a half. And so I just think these guys needed a year and a half of time, Aaron Rodgers and Kirk, for them to be actually better and ready to go And I just think that's a little misleading because the Falcons paid him $100 million guaranteed when, they were under the assumption he was going to come in and feel good and play good, and he didn't.
$300+ million in earnings.
He's
for
made
one playoff
$321
win.
million so far.
One playoff win.
He's earned more, I think, than Tom Brady now.
For sure.
He had before during when he signed the contract, he had made like $20 million more than Tom Brady.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Generational swindle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Let me pull up some of my takes that I wrote down for this.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
This is more of a rules question here. So first, what did you guys think about Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott?
Very, very funny.
Do you think?
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I mean, hey,
don't
funny.
ever do that, bro, but that was kind of funny.
not to be mean, what do you expect? That Guyz had issues before.
Well, did you see all the stuff that led up to it?
Yeah, he
Like
just spit on the
Dak-
ground in front of him.
And then
Spitting in the
Dak
ground in
spitting on
front
the
of
ground
him.
in front of
But
him.
it's
And then,
so different.
But then,
it's so funny.
It also the
Then Jalen
smirk.
Carter was like, "Oh, you spit on the ground? You know what I'll do? I'll spit right in
Yeah.
your face."
Yeah, like, dude,
the hard part is
what
though,
are you
Dak
doing?
smirks and says something, you can't make it out. It's like my question is, what
Oh,
does
he's talking
Dak?
shit.
Yeah, but like, what does Dak
yeah.
say? What
Who
does Dak
cares?
say? What does Dak say?
Who
You can-
cares?
Just
That's the game.
just his eyes alone were saying, "I'm baiting you right now."
Yeah, and he got
does
baited.
it.
You got him.
But
Yeah.
like Jalen Carter's had some history with some problems, so
Yeah.
not shocked.
So he got ejected. Do you think he deserved to be suspended longer, or just that
No.
one game?
No, just one game.
Okay.
One
fine
game
with
is a
one
lot in the NFL.
Dude, a
For
game
something-
suspension
yeah.
and he didn't get paid.
Yep.
I think the hard part is
And
like
dude, yes, you spit on a guy, that sucks. But how many times do you think guys get spit on the line the entire game and
Yeah.
nobody ever calls it? So.
Just very obvious at the beginning.
that
of
was
the game.
crazy. For him to be right there
On
and
live
no
television.
cameras are on you. You're John with the starting quarterback of the Cowboys.
with two
on
refs right next to
The
you.
first night, the first opening night of the year, you spit on a guy.
Yeah.
Come on, you're an
I would
idiot.
also argue that this might sound weird too, but spitting on someone's jersey, that's bad.
Yeah,
if he had
spitting in their
if he had the spat in his face,
Yeah, that's a 3-game suspension.
that would have been
Yeah.
okay, that's extra messed up now.
And then follow-up question: did you see Tart slap Kelsey?
slapped the
Yes.
shit out of him.
Yes.
Nathaniel?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, I saw
slapped
it.
the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It was,
No
kind
way.
of, it was kind of funny, though.
Nathaniel,
I
I want
laughed.
you to take
That
a
was
guess.
just funny, actually, though.
What was his punishment here?
This isn't...
Oh wow.
It's open palm.
By
Yep.
the way, really quick, let me mention, the whistle had blown when Kelsey was still blocking and shoving him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay?
So I'll rewind it
She
here.
was kind of saying, "Get off me."
So go back further so you can see the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Plays over.
It just
It's
pushes
already
him off
done,
of him.
and he's like, "Hey, listen
smacks
here,
the
bitch."
shit out of him.
Man, he got him good.
What do you think should have happened there?
I mean, probably a
terms of what?
15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
That's it.
No fine or suspension.
No.
It's an open palm
Are you
slap.
kidding me? An open palm slap to the face?
Do you know how
Come
many
on.
people should go around and just slap a quarterback in the fucking face if you don't? You just get a 15-yard
Okay,
penalty.
11K fine.
Yeah, but dude, it's the same exact thing though. They're not going to slap a quarterback in the face because a quarterback is going to get treated differently.
Yeah, that's
no matter
been
what.
established. Yeah.
A tight
like-
end getting slapped in the face who's being a menace blocking after the tackle. No, I'm not giving you more than a 15-yard penalty for that. Travis
What do
Kelce
you
probably
think,
deserved
Carter?
to get slapped
I
in
just
the face.
think
a little bit
that's
right there.
crazy.
I think
What do you think they should do?
What do you think it
Carter?
should be?
I
$1
think
million
no.
and
I just if he
Suspended for life.
If he
this guy
close-
hit another guy in the face and that really is upsetting me.
if he closes his fist, does he get ejected?
Absolutely.
For
They
sure.
said because
For
it's
sure.
a closed-handed strike.
There's no difference.
Yes,
If
there
he
is.
has a
That's
helmet
a
on,
slap.
a slap and a punch.
Hold on,
it's
come here. Let
different.
me.
I mean,
Hold
that's
on.
kind of like a
Let's
get
put it-
off me kind of thing versus
Let's
like
do this
I'm
live on the
punching
pod.
you.
Let me slap you and then let me punch you in the face and tell me which one hurts more.
If I have a helmet on, sure.
No. I want to do it with no helmet on. I'm going to punch
No.
you in the face,
No,
or I'm
that's
going to
different.
slap you and tell me which one you don't want to happen
No,
again.
that's different.
So
I
what do
can
you think
tell
should
you
have
which
happened
one
to him,
you're going to
Carter?
answer.
I think he should have either gotten ejected because that's kind of crazy, or a big fine afterwards.
You're soft as fuck.
Yeah,
we
it's-
can
that's
tell you to
soft.
play
Play it one more.
football.
Play it one more time. Give me one more.
He
more
got
review.
the
from the
shit
beginning. From the beginning.
slapped
It's
out
not,
of him.
You're acting like it's...
He got his shit slapped.
Yeah, but whistle
He
blew
gets
right here.
shoved
Look at
into
this.
Kelsey. Whistle's already blown.
Yeah.
Kelsey's shoving him. What's up, then?
Yeah, you gonna
mean-
antagonize it. So are you gonna tell me that you think Sauce Gardner needs to be freaking?
Look at Tar right
Tossed.
here. He's not even paying attention to Kelsey. Kelsey's just shoving him just to piss him off. Come on, dude. No, you're being a
Soft.
bitch.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's
You're being
Soft
soft.
football.
You're being
it's not
soft.
that bad.
I'll tell you one thing. What Carter? You got something else to say about
I was
this?
just going to say, I think we're out of the era of the NFL favoring the Chiefs because that would have been a suspension 2 years ago or an ejection.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
don't know.
I had referenced earlier that Rasheed Rice, what's he going to get? They
6.
Hammered them.
Yeah.
6 games.
That's a big suspension.
I think they're out
Big.
of the favoring Chiefs era.
Here's a reaction.
They
I
might
don't even
be.
think it's an overreaction. Jalen Hurts is not getting enough respect.
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh. That game against the Cowboys, that guy
Yeah.
literally was the guy.
Good decisions with the ball.
So, Carter,
Dog.
you don't know ball, so go ahead and say what you have to say because you have some bullshit.
I got
say
nothing to
probably,
say.
Huh?
I got
Did
nothing
you
to
watch
say.
the game?
I did.
What did you think Jalen Hurts didn't do good?
I thought he was fine.
Thought he
Fine.
was fine.
I thought he was fine.
Thought he was fine on a prime stage.
Can you look up his
First game
passer
of the
rating
year,
for
put
me?
the
Yeah,
team on
he
his
threw for
back.
150 yards, no touchdowns.
No,
Can
but he
you-
was open. He ran for all.
Yeah,
of them.
but
Yeah.
can you look up his passer rating? Like overall.
Yeah, give me a second.
Bro,
Please.
the Eagles in that game did everything right. Like they literally, it was like when you need to make a play, what are they going to do? They're going to do the right thing. You need a 3rd and 1, they get the 3rd and 1. You need a 4th and 1, they get the 4th and 1. You need to run it into the end zone, they run it into the end zone. You need to score, they score. I mean, Jalen Hurts literally just looked like
94.2.
he reminded me in that game of the way
Consistency.
Tom Brady played
What-
football. Just in control.
How many
just
yards rushing
Completely in control
60.
the entire game.
Two
did the
tutties.
team have?
Team total rushing.
Clock management was good.
Total rushing
Yeah.
yards was 158.
Man, after Jerry said, we got to stop the run. Oh, no.
Well, they did stop them up the middle run. They just didn't have the edge pressure to stop Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I wonder where their edge guy went.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
issue.
weird. I wonder where he's at now.
Jalen Hurts, regardless, Jalen Hurts is not getting enough respect. To me, the way he played on Thursday night in the opener, the Cowboys, I think, are going to actually have a pretty good offense. I think Jalen Hurts, to me right now, top 6 quarterback in the NFL.
Ooh,
Maybe top 5.
maybe top 10, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Who do you have before him?
Just before that, the Cowboys should have won that game if CD remembered how to catch a ball.
Yeah, but they didn't. So they
Yeah,
just-
but they should have.
we could do that for
hold
pretty
on.
much everything.
I'm really
though, right?
confused
So
who,
then the Vikings
who you
shouldn't
would
have
put
won.
above him.
The Vikings
he's 5.
shouldn't have won. Who else shouldn't
The
have won?
Cowboys
True.
feel a
The
lot
Steelers
like
shouldn't have won.
True.
a team that should win
so this
more.
is
Like
bullshit.
they are
But they
talented,
don't.
but they don't. The Bears feel like they just will find ways to lose.
Yes.
Hold on. Can we pause on something?
Sure.
You have him at 6. What 5 do you have above him? Please, I want to.
Burrow.
Yeah, I've got Allen, Jackson, Mahomes, Burrow.
Jay Herbert.
I'm tempted to say Herbert right now, but
No.
I don't know.
No.
It might be Allen. Or it might be Hurts.
I'm on the Herbert fucking express train here, and I'm no.
Yeah.
It's not comparable.
No, you're probably
The
right. Not
leadership
yet.
aspect.
Not yet.
I-
I think
no, he
Herbert's a
ain't.
good leader. I don't think he's Jalen Hurts.
He ain't Jalen Hurts in the press conference after.
Jalen Hurts tells
might
you
be
what's
the-
going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
Jalen
about
Hurts
that
might be
team.
the most composed, mature leader from Jump Street of a college kid in every press conference I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Win a game, we're on to the next one. I'm here to win. I'm not here to do anything else.
You laugh one more time, I am going to punch you in the face.
No, not about that. I saw a fun stat. You guys want to guess Tua's QBR?
Oof, probably not good.
I don't
It's
want
got to
to
be
know.
so low.
48.
I feel
half.
bad even knowing.
48. What's your guess, Cal?
Oh, I thought I got it right. I was like,
Ooh.
fuck.
No.
I'm going 23.
23.
23?
What's your guess, Cal?
Wow. I'm going to say 65.
2.7.
Oh, wow.
Gang sign Tua just
What
ain't
was
got
his,
it no more.
What was his line?
114 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. 60% completion.
Ooh, man.
Yikes.
23 was not too far off.
No.
That's really
Wow.
bad.
That does
bad.
not cook well for Miami. Glad I didn't pick Waddle now.
He's injured too.
Is Travis Kelce washed?
Getting there.
Put up 12 points in
He's washed.
fantasy.
He's getting there.
He had one good route where he caught the touchdown. Other than that, he did look slow.
He's washed.
I
And he
feel
took
like
and he took Worthy the fuck out.
That was awesome.
that was hilarious.
That was a great hit.
I don't know that he's fully washed, but I don't think he has 60 minutes of great football left.
You know what I
what
think
I
you're going to
think?
get?
I think he has spurts.
I think you're going to get 4 really good routes, and Mahomes will probably make those 4 routes hurt you, and that's what you're going to get.
Yeah. I think he's washed if he's your number 1 option. But
I
if he's your
think-
number 3,
I think
Is it-
Kelsey
yeah.
is way more concerned with other things than playing football. at
What are you
this
trying
point.
to say? Taylor Swift in the podcast got his mind off the game?
I think so.
You think a single
As he
Travis
should be.
Kelce with no podcast was grinding better on the craft?
I do.
Damn. Shit on a guy for finding love
I'm not
and trying to
saying
find
I'm not
happiness.
shitting on him for it. I'm just saying that's what changed. That's what has changed.
Maybe
for him.
he's also 39.
But
that
if
does
he was
play into
working
it.
out hard, he's in good shape.
Kittle was working out hard and in great shape and blew out a hammy.
Yeah, but
And I'm a Kittle guy.
He's trying that hard. You try hard, you get injured.
So I had a buddy who's a big football guy who actually said that next year if we do another fantasy league, he will join so we don't have to do a 4-man league, which I was like, perfect.
It's more fun if it's a 4-man league.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it?
They were just juiced.
That's
I
the
love it.
point.
All the
Teams
teams
are
are
just
all
juiced.
the teams are on
juiced.
PEDs. It's great.
Some
all the
teams.
PEDs. He said he's like Kittle gets hurt because of how Kittle plays,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's bullshit. And this was last year, and then first game I was like, fucking Kittle's blocking really good, and then 2 plays later I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Come
He gets hurt
on.
because of how he plays. Yeah, it's an effort thing. The guy goes hard every single play. It's just he's
What are our thoughts on the Ravens?
really good.
They'll be fine.
They look
Really
great,
good.
but I ain't gonna lie. So let me ask you this: do you think the Ravens blew that game, or
Yes.
Josh Allen is him?
No, Ravens.
I think
blew that.
it's both.
Well, both. But
Hold on,
yeah.
we're gonna weigh in one at a time here.
More
Cal?
so.
Which one more so?
Yeah, which one more so? Because I'm gonna be honest. The Ravens are gonna be just fine. Lamar looked great. Derrick Henry looked like a fucking unit. Their defense looked solid. Like there's nothing wrong there.
No, the defense looked terrible.
I'll be
I
honest.
thought it looked good for
The Ravens
first
defense.
part.
Well, yeah, the Ravens for the first part they let 41 points go through.
Yes, but it's Josh Allen. You're gonna let up 25 points.
yeah.
That part.
Yeah, 25. That'd be a good defense.
Half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter is where they start to fall
I think
apart.
more so
But
the Ravens blew.
They
that
scored
game.
22 in
think
the
so?
fourth.
Yeah.
You think that they
Yes,
let it
they,
down?
They scored how many in the fourth?
22.
Yeah.
You don't think Josh Allen just decided that, hey, Dad's
I
home?
think Josh Allen's really good. He's very good. I'm not saying he's not the guy. It's definitely partially both. Like if it's not Josh Allen, they probably don't win that game. Maybe with a handful of quarterbacks,
I
five
think
guys, maybe
one other
I will
four
say that
guys.
two.
Burrow's
Henry-
doing that.
Henry's
You think
fumble
Burrow's
was
doing that?
huge.
Yeah, but
Henry's
you
fumbled
can't
that
put it
was-
on him though.
Yeah,
No, you
but
cannot.
I'm saying, yes,
No,
it looks
you can
bad.
put part of it on
It
him.
looks bad, but if he doesn't fumble there,
Yeah, you can put part of it on
then
him.
they
They
win
were
the
rolling.
game.
They were
win the
rolling.
game.
They were
If
rolling.
he doesn't fumble.
They were rolling.
And yes, I also do think that about 50% of it is Josh Himothy Allen.
Josh, not gonna lie, Josh Allen, like, damn.
Yeah, I think
Damn.
that,
It's
I think
the only word I have.
it is both, but the Ravens blew that game.
I don't know. This might be a little hot take. John Harbaugh.
What?
He's,
I will wait.
he's-
Oh,
don't do this
don't.
right now,
You are
Carter.
so
You sure?
fucking young. Don't do this.
Are
Do
you
not
sure,
be
dude?
insulting.
This might be
You
a
know how
true
long I've been
3v1
watching
here.
John Harbaugh compete for a Super Bowl?
He's
I can't
choked
wait.
a lot of games.
He's won a Super Bowl.
He's choked. Oh, I have the list right here of how many games they've choked recently. It's an alarming.
And you blame that all on the coach?
if it happens this often, yes.
Go ahead, say the stats.
They were up by 21 to Miami with 12 minutes left in the fourth. Up by 17 with Buffalo at half.
It's Buffalo.
Up by 10 to the Giants with 6 minutes left in the fourth. Up
When
by,
is this since?
they all look like the past 2 years, from what I can tell here.
Man, I don't disrespect him like that.
There's a lot of choke jobs.
That's an amazing coach.
Yeah, I'm not going to say John Harbaugh.
I'm putting that on player miscues, to be
Yeah,
honest.
for
I
sure.
100%.
Harbaugh is a great coach. I still have
Great
him
coach.
probably in my top 5 in the entire
Me too.
NFL.
Me too.
Oh, without question. That's
might
not
be
even a
top 3
debate.
for me.
Yeah, say top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
I mean, I'm
Like-
picking Andy Reid before him, and then he
Mike
might
Tomlin.
No, I'm not taking Tom before
You
John
wouldn't take
Harbaugh.
Tom. I would take Tomlin before I'd take Harbaugh, but then it's probably
No.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh has been so consistent.
So
for
good.
so
Carter,
long.
who's the best coaches in the NFL? Honestly, don't say some stupid ass shit.
KOC, baby.
either. Okay,
Oh, I'm okay with KOC being up
KOC's a
there.
great coach.
He's
I'm
not
saying
John-
he's probably
he's
a
not.
top 5, top 6 coach in the NFL.
He's good when he wants to be.
He's
But
not.
he's not as you can't
He's
put him
not
on the same
Harbaugh.
plane
Who
as
else
John
you got,
Harbaugh.
Carter?
Andy Reid.
Okay,
Who else, Carter?
give us a couple more.
Right.
Be
so
honest.
this is kind of like
yeah,
your take
shut
earlier.
This
Is
is
this
also.
kinda- is this kinda like your
hold on.
take
This
earlier?
is this.
No.
Let's cook back to last week when you said anyone born before like 2001 for Carter is just on death's door. So literally, like that's how he's treating coaches. If you coached before, like 2018 as a head coach, you're just not a coach. You're
True.
not good enough.
True.
So I mean, that's
Yeah,
the
how's
thing.
Mike
So are we walking
hold
our
on.
way back into
How's
wait,
Mike
actually,
McDaniels looking?
Oh,
Mike
I'm not
McDaniels looks
I'm
like he
not a
couldn't
fan
hold
of him.
Yes, but like there are guys 2-3 years ago that said Mike McDaniels was the next coming of Jesus, and now he currently doesn't look like he could hold the fucking water bottle to Andy
I don't
Reid.
think anyone called him the next coming.
You know
of
what?
Jesus.
It was an overreaction. You know what I'm saying?
Take your stupid
No.
finger out of the
you
air.
were defending him last week on the way to the podcast.
I think Mike McDaniels is a good coach.
He's going
I
to be
think
fired
so, but
mid-season.
hold on. I'm
did
not
not say
disagreeing
he
with that,
was
but let me
like-
ask you this: him or Harbaugh?
What?
That's
dumb.
Come on.
But my point is, there are a lot of young guys that come in that everyone gives a ton of hype to.
Okay.
But for a guy like Harbaugh to
Mike
do it,
McDaniels or Brian Callahan? Mike McDaniels or
Kyle Shanahan.
Come on, dude.
Answer it.
To pick the 5 best coaches in the NFL. Let's compare them. I take them first. You know.
Okay,
Like what?
fair.
What
Okay,
are we
that's
doing
fair.
here?
That's fair.
What kind of game are we playing?
That's fair. Okay, that was unfair.
Mike McDaniel or Kevin Stefanski?
Stefanski.
Mike McDaniels.
It's a toss-up.
Mike McDaniels.
Mike McDaniels or Brian Schottenheimer for the Cowboys?
Cowboy. Yeah, Brian.
Okay.
Yep. Agreed.
So this is what we're gonna.
Mike
this is the thing, we're
Vrabel.
gonna-
Mike Vrabel or
Mike Vrabel.
Well,
Vrabel.
probably Vrabel.
Vrabel.
I think
Thank-
McDaniels is the
thank
top
you.
or bottom 10 coach in the league.
Oh, I don't know
Dave
about-
Canales or Mike McDaniels?
Canales.
Get out. Get out, dude.
McDaniels.
Hey,
That was
they put up
insane.
more points.
Yes, but like the team matters in that.
Yeah.
The Panthers team is worse than the Miami's Dolphins team.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about
Are we
that.
being
I
serious?
don't know if that's actually true.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually true.
Tyreek Hill would be the number 1 on the Panthers. He's number 2 on
No,
the
he
Chargers.
would not. No,
Who are
he
you
would
putting
not.
him over there?
Leggetti is definitely their number 1.
Art.
Xavier
okay.
Leggett is their number 1.
No.
Oh, he's not. Who is, dude?
You can't.
Who's the number 1? Name their receivers.
You cannot
he's-
say
name
Leggett.
their receivers, dude.
No.
Name their receivers.
Leggett, Tat McMillan, was Adam Thielen. Now it's Jalen Coker. You cannot say that Tyreek Hill would not be number 1 on that team. Leggett is so much worse than Tyreek Hill.
I don't know.
As of right now, I don't know if that's true.
Doesn't cook well.
Then Tyreek Hill would not
Tyreek
be
Hill's
number
trash right now.
Leggett would be number 5 on the Chargers.
Now that's not wrong.
Leggett,
So how are you putting him? That
That's-
makes no sense,
Damn,
Cal.
he cooked
no,
you
Leggett
there.
might be 3.
Leggett, no.
I think he might be 3 on the Chargers.
Who are you putting him over, Johnston or Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen looked like a dog.
Yeah.
Don't insult him
Exactly.
like that.
Keenan Allen didn't look like a dog. Keenan Allen looked like a guy who was in the right place at the right time and happens to be old enough to know how to do that.
And Leggett doesn't know how
Don't-
to do
hold
that.
on,
Is
look
the
fast.
issue.
Carter,
He
stop
didn't
talking.
look
Hold on, stop talking.
explosive.
Hold on.
He didn't look crazy. He looked like a guy who was in the right place and a ball came to him and he caught.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jason Kelsey just happened to use veteran fucking moments to be
No,
a
that's-
great center later in life. That's
Jason
that-
Kelsey was dogging people.
Yes,
the
but
last
like,
three play-
but let me ask you this: do you think that was because he was the strongest, fastest guy at that age, or do you think that's because small
No,
veteran
part
moment?
of it is
old
part
veteran
of it
moment
is
knows
some
if I step on your
experience.
foot and push,
I'm just saying. I don't think that.
don't be shit on Keenan
is
Allen like
looking
that. That's wrong.
I like Keenan Allen.
I do too. I think that's wrong of you to be like.
I
that.
didn't say anything bad about him.
You just said he didn't look
I didn't-
explosive. I thought
he
he
didn't
looked
look explosive.
He came out of the cuts good.
He
He looked good.
dude,
he looked fast
He
feet.
didn't look explosive, bro.
He looked good.
Come on,
I wouldn't say explosive.
crazy.
Gavin. Explosive?
Explosive might be a bit of an
on,
overreach,
dude.
a little bit. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand on it.
Like you literally take me simply saying Keenan Allen didn't look that explosive, and then immediately I'm like the world's
Well, I'm a
greatest
little
Keenan Allen.
offended.
hater,
Like, you
and
gotta-
Keenan Allen.
You gotta
I hate
put
him.
you
He's
gotta put
terrible.
a
He's
little
trash.
respect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
All right.
way, so let's ask. So where do we think who's our MVP guess after week 1? I'm curious.
Our MVP guess.
Who do you think looks like
Josh
they could?
Allen.
You think Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Josh Allen. Lamar looked really good too.
I think Jalen
I'm
Hurts,
going.
too.
I'm going back to Lamar this year.
Going back to Lamar, so Lamar will have it. What's that? The 4th time or 3rd time?
3,
I think
I
it'll be his
believe.
third.
I think Jalen Hurts looked really good.
Jalen
I
Hurts
think the
is in
problem
that.
is they have so much talent on that team that
He doesn't put up the
You're
stats.
never going to be able to put up the
Saquon
stats.
Barkley also looked good.
Yeah, but it's a
Barkley's
quarterback award though.
dog.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
agree. Lamar didn't do anything wrong, so they win that game if they aren't playing the Bills. So
There's also just like I don't know. Lamar has just that it factor too. When you watch him,
Those two, can we
Like-
just get that every Sunday night?
it was incredible.
Incredible.
There was a play where he's about to get sacked for like a 15-yard loss, 20-yard loss.
Steps up and fucking
like
moves.
weaves around, dodges like 3 dudes, and then gets like a 15-yard gain. So he runs like 40 yards to get 15.
I think two
It's
other dark horse MVPs you got to be thinking potentially, especially because of who's around them on the team. But Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert.
Yep.
You got to be thinking Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. That to me is like
You're probably
right now
four-man race.
after first week overreaction. Those are my 4 guys.
You know who else was running around like Lamar Jackson? Our boy, JJ McCarthy.
Which
Dude,
we should get to the Vikes.
He lowered the
Yeah.
shoulder on
Yeah.
that
All right.
TD and was like, Papa's
All right,
home.
Let's
Yeah.
do this. You
That was
guys
the
ready
most
to do
fun
this?
quarterback I've watched the Vikings have in the last 15 years.
Hey,
It took JJ McCarthy 3 quarters to
sick.
figure out it was okay to play football.
I'd say, other than me, I was the only. I didn't pay attention if you roasted. 2 of you in this little 4-man crew
I
was
didn't say
roasting
shit
that
about
fucking
it.
kid
I didn't.
at half.
I've never been more dismayed after a half of football than the Vikings on Monday night. I mean,
like 40 yards
playing
of
the
offense and Cal's
Bears-
ready to like jump off
playing
a
the
cliff.
Bears, JJ McCarthy looks like a bum at halftime. An absolute bum, by the way.
Yeah.
Guy literally looked like the worst quarterback in the NFL. I was telling Carter on the way here, and I was telling Annie. So whenever I'm watching with my wife, she's very funny. She enjoys watching football, but she'll be like, the Vikings are terrible. Like, because we're always doing this bullshit, okay? The most classic Viking things ever. Let's just be terrible for 3 quarters of football, and then let's come back from a huge deficit in the 4th. But this is what the Vikes do. So I'm watching this team, though, and I told Annie, they are bad. They are so bad. This is the worst I think I've ever seen the Vikings offense look. I remember Sam Bradford. I remember Tarvaris Jackson. I remember Christian Ponder. I mean, I remember all the terrible times we've been through. Terrible. Teddy wasn't
Teddy
terrible.
was great.
Teddy was
terrible.
serviceable.
Teddy was serviceable.
Teddy was great.
Teddy was a middle of the road of quarterback, and if he had been around while Carter was alive, Carter would have thought he was Kyler Murray 2.0.
He was.
You loved him, probably.
I loved him.
Yeah.
I have his signed stuff in my
Exactly.
room.
That
And I
doesn't
think
shock
Teddy's a
me.
nice guy.
I
But,
like that.
Teddy's a nice guy, but
but
he's not a
golly,
quarterback.
I don't think I've ever seen a worse half of offensive football by the Minnesota Vikings. It was disgusting. And then we come out, and what does JJ do immediately?
Pick 6.
Pick six. One of the worst pick sixes I've seen in such a long time.
Super telegraph. Very
when
obvious.
he threw the pick 6, I was
Yep.
watching the Manning brothers like break down the
Uh-huh.
game, and Peyton's like, "Corner's not backpedaling. Don't throw the pass."
Yeah.
Darts the pass. He goes, "That's why you don't throw that. He has to take a minimum of 2 steps backwards before that ball can be thrown."
I was trying to find some positive in him throwing that pick 6. So I looked up whose first NFL touchdown was a pick 6. And it was some good people. Brett Favre,
Yep.
Jameis Winston, and Sam Darnold.
Nice.
We got one Hall of Famer
So
there.
gunslingers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a good archetype.
One. Yeah.
We do.
Gunslinger's the fitting word for that right there.
I'll
Because
tell
Brett
you what,
Favre in the
JJ
early
McCarthy.
years, slinging.
I'll tell you what
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy wasn't doing up until about the 4th quarter, though. Slinging it.
No.
Wasn't slinging it.
No.
In fact, what concerned me the most
Was the underthrows?
was when we had 3rd and 18
Choosing not to
and
throw.
Kevin O'Connell
So-
handed the ball off.
I seen something
Yeah.
that said that the first, I'm going to fuck it up, but I remember the number of plays, but the first X number of plays were scripted like 2 months ago by
Yeah.
KOC, and absolutely under no circumstances was he changing them. So no matter where the position on the field was, if it was 3rd and 30, we're running it if that's what this play comes up with, was what I had heard from an interview from...
I don't believe that. It's impossible to think that could be true just because football is situational.
I mean...
Like you can have your plays scripted. Okay? Like you can have the first half scripted, but when it's 3rd and 18, if your script play is to run, if you run, you're an idiot. Unless there's a reason you're running.
Unless there's a reason to it.
Right, which
I'm
is
not going to
we
question...
need to get a little room because we're punting this ball, which means we only have 2 downs to play with our quarterback because you can't get a 3rd down. That's what you're saying to me? That's bad. That's really bad.
Yes.
That's how I took it.
Yeah.
When I saw them hand the ball off on 3rd and 18, that to me said, JJ McCarthy has 2 downs. Otherwise, Kevin O'Connell is saying, I'm fine with punting here. On 3rd down. It's not even 4th down yet. And KOC is like, well, let's get 5 yards and space it out a little bit for that punt.
I am sick of seeing
Yikes.
run play first down, run play second down, pass third down.
It is crazy.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's very
That's
annoying.
Yeah, it is a little annoying.
I won't lie. Even through the first 3 quarters, just him being able to like move around in the pocket a little bit and step up was better than Sam Darnold. So I was pleased
agree.
with that.
Leadership.
Like
Loved
not. Also, let's give a kid some credit here. Getting crushed in the first half. Our O-line. I'm going to go on the pod on record and say this. You were right about Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill still looks like dog garbage. Like absolute dog shit. Got ran through play after play after play after play after play.
I'm telling you, bro. Nice guy, probably really nice guy. And I don't have anything against him as a person.
No.
But watching him as a tackle, getting paid $25 million a year,
hurting our team
is hard to do sometimes. Okay, because like I said, I legitimately believe, and I'm not just saying this, I legitimately believe the reason he doesn't let up more sacks is because he's a right tackle and our quarterbacks can see the guy coming and they run.
What's funny though, 2 sacks
It's
that
real.
happened, he was literally stepping on JJ and he steps up and the D tackle gets the
slides in.
sack.
Yeah.
And literally he's
yeah.
JJ's rubbing shoulders with the back of O'Neill and I'm like, why O'Neill, why are you 5 steps already in the backfield already? What are we doing?
He's just washed.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
So
Doesn't have
bad.
it, dude. Yeah, that was bad. He got destroyed he got eaten up in the first half for sure.
I text this to, I don't think maybe I texted Tyler, so I might have texted you this out of the group chat, and I was like, if we play the next 5 games like this for the first half, this kid's going to be broken.
Oh, yeah. And Chicago's D-line's not that good.
No.
Montez Sweat is good, but outside of that,
it.
I don't think they have a lot of players that I'd be
They
like, right,
mentioned
home
it in the broadcast that a practice squad guy that was just brought up got one of the sacks, which is a bad look.
Could you imagine playing the Packers D-line when they're feeling themselves and we play 3
It's
quarters
gonna be
like
a
that?
problem.
We're going to get this kid hurt.
But Darisaw wasn't playing, correct?
Yep.
And then we're missing
And our
one
left
other
guard is out too, right?
Yeah, I think it's the left guard. We're missing one guard.
Kelly played, Fries played. Who else was out there, Carter? What injuries on the O-line do we currently have?
I thought
Signing
Darisaw was the only one.
No, we're
Darisaw was
missing 2.
Who's our left guard right now?
Where was
Because
Darisaw, by the way?
I'm confused.
Still recovering from the ACL, right?
Yep.
Still?
Yeah.
Don't love that.
But I also do. Don't rush him back.
Yeah,
He's
but like
young.
I
He's
need
great.
you on the fucking line,
Yeah, but
man.
you need him healthy if he's
But what
gonna be
happens
on that line.
when JJ blows out a fucking
JJ
rib?
ain't gonna blow out a rib. JJ ain't gonna
Man.
blow out a rib. KOC's got to say, hey, you got to throw that damn ball away.
The only people were out were Harrison Smith and Darisaw.
Okay.
Which we could tell Harrison Smith was out in our backfield because good God.
I don't think it would have made a difference how bad it was back there.
Yeah.
Our secondary looked rough.
Our secondary is really bad.
Rough.
Really bad.
Really, really bad.
So let's talk about after the pick 6, the next drive. What was your thoughts?
So the pick 6 happens.
Yep.
The next drive, we didn't do anything, right?
Wasn't that our touchdown drive? The first one?
No.
Wasn't it?
We just went 3 and out.
Yeah, we went 3 and out.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
My apologies.
but after he threw that pick, he went to the sidelines. That was the most animated JJ's been the entire game. He walking up and down the sidelines, talking to all the players. And I think that was when he was like, we got to do something here. We got to change something. And the fourth quarter hit, by God, this guy was a completely different person. Did you hear, too, he had 200 family members and friends at that game?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's from LaGrange, which is 20 minutes outside of,
Yeah,
LaGrange
that's
Park.
a big group.
His first ever game he went to is at Soldier Field.
Yeah.
Grew up a Bears fan.
Grew up a Bears fan. Yep. Grew
It's
up a Bears
Monday
fan.
Night Football.
Monday
And
Night
you
Football.
got to cook your hometown
against the Bears,
team.
playing like an absolute blocking dummy out there for 3 quarters. For 3 quarters, we would have been better off with Nick Mullins back there.
I asked Cal that today yesterday on the phone. I was like, he's like, worst QB I've seen play. I was like, you'd rather watch Nick Mullins? He goes, without a doubt. I go, that says a lot.
That's true, though. The first 3 quarters, I would have rather watched Nick Mullins.
Never.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. Nick Mullins.
Oh, yeah. No, I hate
tough.
watching him, and I still would have rather watched him. It was that bad.
And
But
then the fourth quarter came.
Then the fourth quarter came, and J.J. McCarthy beat the Bears in 1 quarter.
Ice in his fucking veins. That kid looked poised, confident, like
Yeah, you
looked
want to talk
like
about
a vet.
You want to talk about a great play call and a great read? 3rd and 1. JJ Keeper
Love
runs
that.
for the tutty.
Dude, put in the best
I
part
was
is
losing
puts
my
the
shit.
shoulder down, doesn't like scamper out,
No.
like puts the shoulder down, like I'm
yeah.
home. I'm coming for it.
Yeah.
Which I love.
When he
Dude.
ran it in, that's where I had my first like dog.
right, dog.
Like, let's
Dog.
go.
Yeah. So, all right. That said, if you're a Vikings fan,
the
I think
future is bright.
you've got to be pretty optimistic, right? Like this kid's basically a rookie. It was his first start. Figured out a way to beat the Bears in one quarter. That's all it took. And you got to be thinking if he can figure out a little bit, we're going to be really good.
I'm
He's gonna be really
cautiously
good.
cautiously optimistic
Same.
for the 2025 season. Right? Like
so this coming.
that's the current
Yeah,
one.
the current.
Like
Okay. Why don't you just say current season?
sorry, I don't know why I said it that way. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
sorry, Gavin.
But
My bad.
but right, like
Sorry.
if we're 11-6, whatever, great. Like that feels really good for essentially his rookie year. I think if we're reasonably good this year, you have to be feeling like, okay, now
Next
we're entering
year.
a window.
We're in a 2-year window.
You
We're
know?
in a 3-year window. If it's that good this year, if we end up 11-6 and JJ flashes some like great moments like he just did, you got to be thinking we're in a 3-year window.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. I think next year if we can figure out the secondary and the
That's
O-line,
what we gotta do.
We could be dangerous.
See what Brian O'Neill's contract ends.
Also, how do we keep Flores here for like 20 more years?
That's what I'm concerned about.
somehow
I don't think he's
somehow
gonna leave.
pay somebody to keep his legal thing going for a while.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I really don't think he's gonna leave, man. I think you're gonna see like. I have an unpopular opinion on this. I think you're gonna see.
Poise 1 year left on his deal.
Oh,
It's
thank
not
God. O'Neal?
guaranteed. Yeah.
I think you're gonna see a lot of
We'll
guys
keep him,
start
but
to
Extension incoming.
Oh yeah.
I think you're going to start to see a lot more guys stay because the absolute savagery they treat a head coach if you don't instantly come out and contend for a Super Bowl in the first fucking year and a half.
It could be telling with like Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn.
Ben
their
Johnson,
respective-
like if Ben Johnson's getting cooked by the Bears and they're just like calling for his head by week 8, if I'm Brian Flores, I'm like, fuck that. Pay me, I'm staying here. We can win a couple Super Bowls here. I'm staying. That's my feeling. Like
Yeah,
I think
doubt it.
you think guys are going to start keep bailing?
Yeah.
Dude, I think
Head
this-
coaching jobs in the NFL are very hard to come by. Yes, they are hard to keep, but they are really hard to come by. And Flores is a really good coach, and I think you only get so many opportunities at those chances. And
I don't
they
think
either
he'll
hit or
take
they
just
don't,
any, though.
But yeah, I don't
like
think he'll
Ben
just take
Johnson
any
going to the
job.
Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Right.
don't think Flores takes any offer. It's going to have to be with a decent org.
it's gonna have to be the right org. It's gonna have to be the right amount of money.
Which, let me ask you this, what org do you see that's the right one getting rid of their fucking head coach?
the
lately?
Bengals.
Why would
You
you
wanna
go to that
inherit-
dumpster fire of a front
I don't know,
office
I'd
and
love
try to run
inherit-
that?
I'd love to inherit Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. That'd be so fun.
What?
I'd love to inherit
like as a
them.
coach?
Yeah,
Yeah, but if
That'd be
your
really
front
fun.
office is fucking, your defense is trash, and your O-line
yeah,
sucks,
but I'm
what's
good
your...
at defense. That's the whole point. I don't know.
I don't think Brian
I don't
Flores...
know.
I don't
I
even
don't know who
think
else-
I don't even think Brian Flores makes the Bengals defense look good.
How funny would it be if you went back to the Dolphins?
That'd be reckless.
It
There's
would never
no
happen.
way.
It would never happen. I was just a joke. It
Yeah.
was just a joke.
Yeah.
But
No,
I don't
man,
know. I don't know
I
what
think-
other organizations are going to have head coach openings. I really don't
That's
know.
the problem is like all the
Depends how
ones
the
that...
Steelers do.
I was going to say Tomlin could be retiring.
No, he's not going to
I
retire.
say, he ain't
You
going to
don't
get
think so?
fired. He ain't going to get
He
fired.
ain't going to be an assistant coach. I'll tell you that. He's been a head coach for way too long.
And
but
he ain't going to get let go.
he might.
He ain't. No
Probably not
chance.
though. I don't
No.
think so.
Are
You know what?
you-
I think
Let me
that
ask
the
you
Rooney
this.
family's been pretty clear. They're not leaving. They're not.
Let me ask you
letting
this.
Tomlin go.
Could you imagine what Steelers fans would do?
They were calling for his head this year. They want him gone.
They want him gone, but not true fans.
No, they want him gone.
I don't think so.
No, it's bad. The polls were bad.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
they were
see it
polling
happen.
Steelers fans, and like 70% of people wanted him gone.
I
I
don't
think
see
that's
that.
crazy.
They've run their course with him, dude. It's just sometimes you need a change. I'm not saying that they should let him go. I'm saying
I'm a
that's how people feel.
man.
though.
That's
how people
bullshit.
get.
I'm a Mike Tomlin
Bro,
guy.
really quick before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
did you guys see after that Alabama game? Did you see they were interviewing those fans, and then they asked that one lady in Alabama? I don't even know if it was after the game. It might have just been at like a
It was at the
Gas station or
It was at the
something?
gas station when she's buying lottery tickets.
she's buying a lottery ticket, and they were like, "What would you do if you won the lottery?" And she's like, "I'll tell you what. The first thing I'd do is I'd take $70 million and I'd give it to that Kalen DeBoer and get him the hell out of here."
Awesome.
It's like the first thing she said.
Yeah, and she goes, and then I'd give about $10 million to the church, and I'd invest the rest, and I'd retire well. But I can't stand to watch him call plays anymore.
Yep.
She roasted him on live television.
Yeah.
at a small town in Alabama.
Yeah.
They're already done with Kalen DeBoer.
Oh, yeah. They don't
You've
care.
lost 4 unranked games in
college.
fucking
I'll tell you this.
what?
College football is a worse place
I mean,
to be.
they have
Arch
dropped
Manning
off
did
a
not look
cliff.
good. Did you see
Alabama
Greg
has.
Olson's hot take on the NIL?
I loved it.
I did too.
I loved it.
But I want Cal's take on this before we end it.
What is it?
Greg Olson said...
I loved it.
You loved it? Really?
Yeah, 100%. You've got to do something with the transfer
So hold
portal.
on, let me ask you
the
this.
NIL money, I don't have a problem with.
No,
The
I know you
transfer portal
don't.
is
No, but he
ridiculous.
said you either get to take the money or the transfer portal. You don't get both. So if you take money from a school, you're stuck there until you graduate, until you go to the NFL draft. So let me ask you this. So do you support that aspect of it?
I don't know that it needs to be 4 years.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
4 full years is a lot.
That was Greg's
I
thing,
think
though.
it should be a negotiated contract. That's what I think it should be. I think you have to sign a contract.
Because, to me, what's the Beck kid? Is it Carson Beck?
Yeah.
What Carson Beck did at Georgia, got paid, and then bailed to Miami to get paid, I think is bullshit.
Yeah. But you avoid that with a contract.
That's what I'm saying, a contract of time. But I can appreciate Greg Olson being like, hey, until we iron all these kinks out, cut and dry, either money or portal. What do you want?
Well,
take
it
a
wasn't
side.
money or portal. It was basically like...
No, it was literally money or portal. He said you either get paid and you can never enter the transfer portal until we iron all the kinks out of this NIL deals.
Right.
You either take the money and then you can never leave this school until you either graduate out of eligibility or go to the draft of whatever your sport is, or you elect to have the transfer portal. One of the two, until we can iron out the issues in this. He goes, because kids taking $15 million, then just getting mad and bailing after a year is bullshit.
Yeah.
And
So it's
I
not good
agree.
for the kids
So
either.
he's basically saying that he would be for a 3 or 4 year contract if you accept NIL money from a school.
His thing wasn't even contracts. His thing was you can't leave. It's no contract until you iron out some sort of contract system, because that's going to take time.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that in one off season. That's going to take a couple of years to figure out how to make it work.
I mean, I think we're all on the same page with the fact that NIL money in itself is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys should be able to earn a slice of the pie that they're, creating here.
Alabama's paying people $70 million. Yeah, absolutely.
But the transfer portal piece to this is the problem. And where it's like every year, and he made this great analogy, right? Of imagine in the NFL if after every season, the organization, they sign a contract on their end in a way, they're committing to you for 3 or 4 years. But then you get a player option at the end of every season, and you can just be like, nah, I'm out. That's what it would be like.
You meant Jamar Chase and Burrow be gone.
Oh, yeah.
JJ's gone.
Right.
Teams, I didn't win a Super Bowl. I'm leaving. I'm going to go somewhere I can win a Super Bowl. I'm out.
Right.
You just end up with super teams.
Yeah, or you just get max money every year, right? You just go to the highest bidder every season, which is what some of these college guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. I think his thing would be great because you still, as a player, can make the money, but you can't just treat this as this is basically a 3-month commitment for me, then I'm out.
Right.
That's crazy.
I think got to do something.
Something's got to change at least a little bit. Yeah. I stand on the kids need to get paid, but something's got to change a little bit because now it's just the Wild West.
It's too nuts. It's too much. All right. Thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next week.